Well, the recent hot weather we've been having may have cut down on the number of ticks out there, but a local expert says don't let your guard down.
There are still plenty of ticks lurking, including some kinds that we usually don't see much of here in southern New England.
Eyewitness News reporter Pete Mangione explains.
Warm weather with low humidity makes it comfortable for us to be outside, but that's not really the case for a very common type of tick. Spraying your shoes with something called permethrin is one of the best line of defenses against ticks. Tick expert Dr. Thomas Mather says this year it's as important as ever.
The best way of thinking about it is to protect from the ground up, because they're on the ground in the leaf litter. That's where you're likely to be exposed.
Deer ticks don't do well in warm sun and low humidity. Because we've had quite a bit of this type of weather lately, their numbers are actually a little down. But other types of ticks, like dog ticks and the increasingly common Lone Star tick, are still out there in generous numbers.
So we've seen them in Charlestown, we've seen them even up in the Warwick area. So that's a tick that brings its own set of germs. It's a very aggressive biter.
Dr. Mather's research assistants gathered some deer tick larvae not too far from the University of Rhode Island campus in South Kingstown. They are so small that they almost look like tiny specks of dirt. Although they cannot carry Lyme disease now, they could next year if they make it to adulthood.
The biggest concern that we have there is the larval stage of that tick doesn't transmit Lyme disease, but it has the ability to transmit a relapsing fever bacteria. It's relatively rare in Rhode Island, but it's still a possibility.
And tick larvae are so small they can actually sneak right through your socks. That's why it's important to treat the socks too. I'm meteorologist Pete Mangione, Eyewitness News.